Well, we're here in China. We're in Shenzhen.
I recently learned that Chinese people who previously held a negative perception of their own country were feeding from this same platform that I'm sharing on, and which gives me the courage. I recently came across this page called Chinese Observers, and I realized, wait, I've been sharing Chinese observers throughout on this platform right here. These observers are different. You can see that they are just random people walking in and out of China for personal reasons, you know, for business, for tourism, and just with their phone and showing the real China. And this is simply done out of curiosity, observation, and also documenting their findings and what they find surprising and interesting about the country. So like the video for recommendation, in this compilation I'll be sharing snippets of the real observation, the real observers.
You have got to see this place I just stumbled upon in China. I was just driving to get some snacks and I came across this. It's actually an old musical school, and they specialized in Beijing operas, which, you know, is an acquired sound. I can't tell, is he singing or just dancing? Is that sound coming from him? That's what I love about China. You can just discover so many cool things just getting on your e-bike or walking around and going down random roads. It's starting to rain, which is another cool vibe. But checking out this room, I think those are for the plays and the operas. It's amazing. I would have never have seen this. I am obsessed. I need my home and my backyard to look like this. Cool dragon mural, and I think this is where they would practice the plays, if I had to guess. Looks kind of like a stage to me. You're discovering this with me. This is another room. I think I read on the plaque that it was a couple hundred years old, which, you know, America is turning 250 years old for reference. I'll have to go figure out the exact date. I work at a school nearby and I haven't been to this specific street, so I went over here, I got some snacks. I saw this tiling on a wall, and I said, let me go over there and see what's over there. And then there's this really cool place. So pretty. I love these old photographs. Thanks for exploring this cool place with me. I just was stopping, I gotta go back to work, but please like and follow for more content about China, daily life, and travel. See ya.
I'm solo cycling across China right now, and something I noticed is that there are hospitals everywhere. I stumbled upon like a small town, they say, that has like 30,000 people in it, and it is quite a small town in China terms, because there's over 1 billion people that live here. But there are hospitals everywhere, and they have healthcare access for everybody. And you know, I passed through some villages, of course, that don't have hospitals, but the fact that you could probably drive like 30 minutes and get to a hospital, even ones with like specialties. I passed one that had a specialty in high-risk pregnancies, and so it made me feel like, wow, there's really a lot of healthcare access even out in like the middle of nowhere in China. So that was really, really interesting and really cool. And I'm on my way today. Got about 50 more miles to go. Woo! Never in my life did I think that I would see a church in the middle of nowhere while I was cycling around China. I'm pretty sure that's a church. 台北县教堂. That says church. Has the cross and everything. Oh my gosh. Where am I?
Alright, come with me on my first day out in Beijing. I headed to this place called Nujia Street, which is like the Muslim street of Beijing. This place seemed quite popular, so I joined the queue and waited for my turn. Their most popular item is the lamb steamed bun. I forgot to record myself trying it, but they were alright, nothing special. I then went to the Nujia mosque. Yeah, I have never been in a mosque like this before. The design style was very similar to a Chinese temple. I'll make a more detailed video about the mosque soon. Anyways, it was now time to go to Tiananmen Square. You actually have to book a time slot to visit the square, and there's high security and security checks to get in. The square itself was huge, but I can imagine during the national holidays even this place can get quite crowded. I carried on making my way towards the main gate, and it was also much more crowded down here. They were soon going to do the flag lowering ceremony, which is why there's a crowd gathered here right now. There were also school groups here to watch the ceremony, but I decided to go on the other side of the road. This side was much smaller, but also much more crowded since it's closer to the main gate. There were also people recording dance videos, people doing live streams, and all sorts of things going on. So the atmosphere was quite lively. Anyways, here's the money shot of the main site, and the picture of Chairman Mao, the founder of PRC, and the sky was also looking alright. I then went to go eat some food and just chilled for the rest of the day.
Okay.
But Chinese people are so open-minded. We expect China to be very close-minded because like Japan and Korea are so close-minded. They don't like foreigners. They don't like tourists. Korea and Japan is like very conservative.
Okay.
So I was expecting, China as a very like traditional conservative country. So I was expecting the same. Chinese people are so open-minded. I did not expect that. They are so open to foreigners. They are so welcoming. Like in Korea or Japan, there's many restaurants or bars or nightclubs you cannot go to as a foreigner.
Really?
But there's no problems in China at all. Actually, they want you to come.
Yeah.
I've never felt so welcome before in my life.
China is so safe that I gotta show you. Behind me there's a store that collects all the packages from online shopping, and there is completely nobody checking if you're taking your package. Let me give you an example. I take the random package, I scan it, boom, and actually nobody checks if it's my package. I just leave like this. Look, I just stole a package. I could do it. I mean, I'm not gonna do this. What is this? How is that even possible? You see, all these packages, I think it was here. I hope it was here. 27? Yeah, it's okay. All these packages on every shelf, in every corner of the shop, are unattended. Nobody checks if you're taking your own package. So I do have two packages. Here I have numbers. So here's my package. But if I took somebody else's package, nobody cares. When you take your package, you scan your things out of the system. But it only means that the package was taken. It doesn't check if the right person took it. So I can grab any package whatsoever, scan it out, and go. Nobody takes advantage of that system. That would be so vulnerable in my country. Leave it here. So now officially my package is out of the system and I can leave. But I can do it with every package in this store and nobody checks it. It's free to take and go. Random people, they just come in, take their packages and leave. There is no surveillance. But somehow it works and people don't take other people's packages. And this is all online shopping, so there's gonna be some valuable things as well. There's gonna be electronics, phones, people even order motorcycles sometimes, and nobody takes it. How come China, with such a huge and dense population, even in less fortunate places like this, can maintain so safe? I think we should learn from China in the West. How? How is possible?
In China, guys, you can actually bring your kids downtown and you don't need to worry about anything. We're gonna have a walk around, show you what it's like downtown. I will give you a closer look at some point. There's a nightclub over there, guys. There's a restaurant I went to before, Mama's Buns. It's amazing how you can come downtown with your kid and you don't need to worry about anything apart from the traffic. It is busy here right now. You just stay this side of me, Isaac, okay? Stay close to me as well. You don't need to hold on to me. Isaac, can you read that Chinese sign? I'm pretty sure you can read that, Isaac. What does that say? There's another dog. Right, crossover. Go, 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 go. K-party, KTV. Chinese people love their karaoke. In any other country, I'd be a little bit worried right now. What's this? I think it's a nightclub. Right, I have to make sure my wife doesn't come here. It's got some sexy men doing some kind of performances. Okay, and this is the live house. Look at that huge guitar, Isaac.
这小点儿真好看，这是雪纳瑞。
对对对，
您是在这里上学吗？哦。
他在这里出生了。
啊，拜拜。
Right, here we go. Let's
开
cross.
心粥店儿 ，Happy Soup Shop。
Super happy soup shop.
Help me。
I'll tell you what, I'll help Cookie and then you get helped in the process.
谢谢宝贝儿 ，this。
You want with you? 一串多少钱？3块钱。你想要什么？
Strawberry。
草莓的多少钱？10块钱。好嘞。 来一个，做完了，谢谢 ，nice， 你叫一炭葫芦，送你个山楂的，送，谢谢谢谢 ，amazing， that guy gave us a free 炭葫芦。Isaac, you got to stay on this side of me, okay? In the UK, if I saw a group of guys like this and I was out with my son, I might be like a little bit anxious. But here in China, guys, like I don't have any worries whatsoever. 啊，是吗？
你有空来这吃饭没？我请你。
这是你的店吗？
啊，对对对，有空来。
好了，好了。谢谢，拜拜。Anyway, guys, that's the downtown. To bring it all around to the point I was making at the beginning, you can bring kids out downtown in China, and as you've seen, there's nothing to worry about. But yeah, guys, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Are you surprised the downtown areas in China are so safe?
Chinese people eat bugs? Well, not very often, but there are some delicacies like this found here in Chaoshan, which are, I think they're grasshoppers, crickets, locusts. I'm not sure what they are, but I decided to give it a try today. And I want to be very clear. There are many Chinese people who do not eat bugs, who have never eaten bugs, but I saw it on the menu, so I have to try it. Crispy, crunchy. Kind of tastes like beef jerky. They're not my favorite, but they don't taste bad at all. What is this, a leg? Yeah. If you can get over the fact that they're bugs, they just taste like a crispy, crunchy snack. If you're Chinese, tell me, have you eaten bugs before? That's what I really want to know.
Hey guys, so I'm actually sitting on a massage chair right now in the middle of a train station in Chengyuan as I wait for my train to go back to Shenzhen. So these massage chairs can actually be found at so many places throughout China, especially in train stations, shopping malls and airports, basically anywhere where you have to wait around. And I super recommend them because they're so relaxing and they're really affordable as well. I can't help but think that if I was in my own country, I definitely wouldn't be doing this because I'd be on such high alert in public that something was happening around me and not feeling safe. So that's definitely one of the pros of being here in China. It's a really relaxing thing despite being out in public. And it costs around 20 RMB, which is the equivalent to around £2. So it's kind of rude not to relax for 20 minutes. So if you see one of these in public when you're in China, don't be shy and definitely check it out.
No, we don't have these in America, and apparently everyone else in the world does, but not America. America doesn't offer free things. Are you kidding me? Free, useful workout equipment? These would be vandalized and broken so fast in America. So no, this is why we can't have nice things. Wax on, wax off. I mean, if these were in America, how would elderly people work out? How would businesses make their money on doing gym memberships? Come on, guys. Whee!
Yo, who knew they had Lamborghini bikes in China? Shoot, I always wanted a Lamborghini, but they too expensive, so I might have to settle for the bike. They got these kid bikes, some bigger bikes. That's pretty cool, man. I did not know that. This one's pretty smooth here, man. The all black Bartali. I guess this is the company that partners with Lamborghini. Here they got some stats on it. This is about, I will say, $1,200, $1,300 for this bike. So they're pretty, quality bikes if that's what they're charging. Because they also combined the store with some equipment for kids to study. Kind of weird, but why not? Got some book bags here too. I guess you never know what you'll find in China, man. A Lamborghini bike store. Who would have thought? Might have to get one though, man. I do want a Lamborghini, but my pockets ain't right for that yet.
The only thing you have to worry about is spending more money. Right now I'm eating non-spicy beef hot pot for dinner. I really like this because you can order a lot of beef. It's delicious. It's not spicy. Really comfortable to eat because you can also choose your own spice bowl. You get a lot of sides, including veggies, other meats, and bean fin, which is really good. And then it's only $25 for this whole table. And the meat is super fresh. See? It sticks.
They also provide unlimited fried rice, soup, and a variety of dipping sauces and fruits. And this is bean fin. It's one of my favorite Chinese desserts. It has jelly, peanuts, red beans, raisins, sticky rice balls, alcohol rice, and sweetened just a little bit by red sugar.
And it's all located like outside market with lots of shops and restaurants. After we're done eating, it's really nice to have a nightly walk. And you can see that there's tons of shops and still more restaurants open and everything. And it's super comfortable just to leisurely walk and enjoy nice broad sidewalks and everything. The only thing you have to worry about is spending more money. And actually, Chongqing is really big. My husband didn't even know about this place. It's a new development, so everything is pretty new and really nice. And I really like the vibe here because it has a lot of greenery. It's fresh, it's clean, and pretty quiet as well. Maybe it's a possibility to move here. We'll see. So I'm just riding my bike here, and I know something, and I want to share this one with you guys. So there is a road for cars. Here we got path bikes, and here we got for walkers, and even we got a space for blind people. So everyone has their own space here. I think it's a small detail, but it shows how people care about others here.
So I've been in China now for 2 weeks, and the spirit of how can I put it, of change and commitment and the driving, the resilience and forward moving is incredible. Like, we're seeing the country is clearly on this upward trajectory. It's really impressive. And also there's a kind of collective sense of commitment. And I think also China is very on top of like the need for renewable energy and kind of the global I think understanding of alternative resources. I think that's also pretty impressive. Right. I think China is very clear about the need to be at the forefront of change and to be on the upward trajectory. I'm not sure that that's so true for other countries, and so I hope others can look forward and see that.
It's 9 p.m. in Shanghai, and I just witnessed something that reveals why Chinese cities are always so clean. While most people are already home resting, sanitation workers are still quietly cleaning the streets under the streetlights. I would say this is the untold story behind China's spotless sidewalks and tiny neighborhoods. While we sleep, they sweep, sort, and sanitize every single night. You might wonder why there's barely any litter during the day. It's because someone has already cleared it all before the sunrise. These workers are the invisible backbone of city life in China. Respected, integral, and crucial to what makes public spaces here both functional and dignified. The next time you walk down a clean street in China, remember, it's not some magic. It's the result of diligence, pride, and a system that values order and harmony. That's the real China. Clean, disciplined, and always at work.
It's currently 2 a.m. in Shanghai, China. And not only is there no one on the streets, but it's completely safe. Completely safe. I'm not worried. Is someone gonna come snatch me up? Someone's gonna come shoot? Someone's gonna be creeping around the corner being weird? Absolutely nothing. There are cameras everywhere. Hold on, let me get it. Can y'all see that camera? There are cameras everywhere. So nothing's gonna happen. There's a camera on every post, and China checks those faithfully. I feel so safe walking out here. It's well lit. I mean, this is the safety that China gives us. This is why we've been living in China, because it's just so safe.
Let's go see how easy it is to get a visa today. May I please have a visa to China?
Yes.
How easy was that? For the first time in history, Americans can now apply for a Chinese visa online. 从纽约到上海到北京，欢迎你们来中国。
Kindly like the video for recommendation, subscription here. You can as well check out my other videos. I've shared a lot right here.